Well, it's morning for me. Today is Saturday, December 5th, and I just opened my Advents and wanted to share them with you. So, my stress knits one is this. It is called Arm in Arm, which is the cutest name, and also I love this color so much. I hope this is one of the ones that she is going to be offering like independently outside of Advent, because I love this color. It is so gorgeous, but it's like a really, really pale, like creamy pink, and it has these little specks of like brown and red, and I love this color. And then my Grenouille one is this one. It is a super pale gray with little bits of orange. So they kind of, it's funny, they both are like kind of actually similar today, with the really like pale base and like little bits of kind of like brownish orange. But this one is called Cinder, and I think this also is one that Steph offers separately. I've seen this one before and I really like it. It's very cute. And also with my Grenouille one today came this really cute little pin with their logo on it, which is a little frog, which is very cute. So yeah, really love those. And I have really, really loved opening these every morning. I look forward to it so much. Yeah, so it is Saturday now. We are not working today. Normally we go to the grocery store on Saturday morning, but actually we are planning to travel back home to see our families for the winter in Oklahoma. Don't worry, we are taking an insane number of precautions to do that. We are quarantining, and that's why we're not going to the grocery store today. We're doing grocery pickup instead. And both of our families are quarantining, and we're getting tested and they're getting tested, and we're driving back to Oklahoma rather than flying, which is like a 2,000-mile drive. We are gonna try to drive it in 2 days, which is about 15 hours of driving each day with Norman. So it's really gonna be something, but yeah, anyways, this weekend is gonna be a lot about preparations for that. We put our like order in for the grocery store, and we ordered a lot of food that we can take on the trip with us, because we don't really want to stop for food and stuff. So yeah, I may be able to share some of our preparations and stuff, but it probably won't be the most fun and festive weekend, just because we're preparing for that. But hopefully once we're back with our families and everything, there will be some festive holiday things to share. So we're planning to leave about a week from now. But yeah, I'll try to film some stuff later, and hope you all have a great day. Okay. Hi, I hope you can see me. My head may be cut off, I'm not sure, but I also hope you can hear me. But I am just going to be doing some repotting of some of my plants. Some of them are doing really well and getting really big, and I'm going to put them into larger plants. Like I mentioned earlier, we are going to be driving back to Oklahoma for a few weeks, and one of my friends is going to take care of our plants while we're gone, and so I just want to get them in really good shape before we leave. So I'm going to try to film this, and hopefully you'll be able to see some of what's going on here. the camera pointed a little bit too high, so you may not have seen a lot of that, but I did repot all these guys. This one, I don't really know all the names of them very well, but this one is a rubber plant. They come in different colors, and this one is the, I don't know how to say it, Taniki, maybe? It's like Ficus Taniki, and I really love the leaves. You can see they have these like, they look like watercolor, the way that the leaves are. And it has been doing really, really well. It's been growing a lot ever since I got it. I got it maybe, I think I got it in February, and it's grown so much since then, and it's doing really well, so I wanted to give it a little more space to grow. And I also wanted to get this guy. Oh, I got dirt all over myself here. But I really wanted to get this guy in a bigger pot. I don't remember the name of this plant, but when we used to live, we moved to this our current house in February, and we lived in an apartment before, and we did not get nearly as much light as we do now, and this guy was really struggling. He needed a lot, well, actually all my plants were not doing very well, and so he was nearly dead. He was down to like one leaf, and since moving here he has done so much better. And I did lose a couple leaves when I was repotting him. You can see a couple of them I lost here, and I'm sad about that. But when this plant gets enough sun, the leaves turn like a really beautiful reddish orange color, and you can see some of them are like starting to turn that like orangey color back there. And so this plant was super, super root bound. I'm really glad I moved him into a bigger pot, because I think he'll have lots more success and we'll have more opportunity to grow. And then the cactus I mostly moved because it didn't have drainage in its other pot, and I mean, I don't know that it really matters for a cactus. He was doing okay, but that was a little bit tricky to move because I did not want to prick myself. But here he is. He's doing well. And then I just had another succulent that was in a tiny, tiny pot, but it kind of like sprouted this friend. So it like this one started out as one plant, and now it kind of like sprouted this one off the side. And so it was getting a little big for its pot, so I just put it in a new one. And yeah, so I'll take those back in and put them in their places and give them a good water, and hopefully you're able to see some of that, and if not, it's okay, I won't put it in, but you got a little bit of plant talk. And Norman was here with me. Norm, say hi. He was upset because there was like a wasp or a bee that looked like it had been like injured, and it was just like wiggling a little bit on the deck, and he wanted to eat it and play with it, and I would not let him. Come here. Yeah, we're probably about to go on a walk, and yeah, we will talk to you later. So tonight we are making pumpkin pasta sauce. That's what we've got bubbling and popping over here, and it's just a little bit of chicken and some pasta shells, and it should be really good. We've made this one a couple times this season, and it's very yummy, so really looking forward to that. Everyone, good morning. It is Sunday, December 6th today, and I just wanted to hop on here and show you my advents for the day. Someone on Instagram was sharing with me that they also had this Dress Knits 7-day advent, and they were spacing theirs out a little more, and I wanted to make sure that I give like a spoiler alert and all of that, so that if you don't want to see these colors yet and you already have the Advent and you want to be surprised, you can skip ahead. So I'm about to do that now. So I'm about to show the stress knits one, so maybe skip ahead a little bit if you don't want to see it or hear me talking about it. But okay, going now. So today's Advent from Stress Knits is this creamy, like almost, it's like grayish pink. It's called Terrazzo. And I really like it. Malthus was saying that it looks kind of like sherbet, but I think it's really pretty. And today's from Grenouille is this one. What is it called? Nocturne. This is so pretty. I love blue. If you've watched the podcast at all, you know I knit a ton with blue. I just really love blue. So this is a really pretty blue. Yeah. So another really fun and good day of Advents. I have been so pleasantly surprised with the experience all around and also with the yarn that I've gotten. I love getting up every morning and opening it. And I'm really sad that I only have one more day of the Stress Knits one. I mean, at least I'll still have the Grenouille one to take me all the way to Christmas, but the Stress Knits one, I've really enjoyed opening them both and like having two kind of different mini skeins to open each day, but that's okay. I'm really excited about having them all together and looking at the full picture of those 7 colors together. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. Hey, so it is Sunday afternoon. It feels like this day has gone by really fast. Norm and I are going on our walk. Norman is, he's kind of drowning in some leaves right now, but yeah, we're just going on our afternoon walk. Nafis is running a couple errands in anticipation of our trip, so like the car needed to get new tires, so he's taking care of that and just like picking up a couple of items that we need before we travel. But we decided to take a little bit of a different route this afternoon. We are going to be walking around like in the park a little bit, and then we'll head back in. Norm needs a bath, and yeah, just a lot of other, I don't know, weekend things. So just wanted to give you all a little note and talk to you later. Good morning. Today is Monday, December 7th, I believe. And I just wanted to pop on here in the morning and show you all my Advents for today. Today is my last day of 2 Advents. Because today's December 7th and I opened my 7th day of my Stress Knits Advent calendar. So I'm kind of bummed that I won't have that one anymore, but now I have the complete set and I can do lots of like envisioning of what I'm gonna make with it and everything. But today was definitely a moody day for the Advent calendars, and I love them. So just wanted to give a note that I'm about to show the Stress Knits one for those of you who have that one and are maybe waiting to open, maybe skip forward a little bit. But here is the Stress Knits one, and it is this gorgeous like brown purpley color. It's called Cold Brew. And when I opened it, I said to Nafis, I can't tell if it's brown or purple, and I think it's just like exactly halfway between brown and purple. Very pretty. And that concludes my knits set. So here is the entire Stress Knits set. So pretty. And I'm really happy with those. My favorite from my Stress Knit set, I think, is this one, which is Old Pine. And I think my second favorite is Arm in Arm. And these are, what was I gonna say? Oh, the name on this one is super cute. I just love the name Arm in Arm. It's very cute. But anyway, yeah, so that's my full Stress Knits, and then I still get lots more days of Grenouille. So today's Grenouille is this one, which is Lichen, and I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's like a dark kind of moody green with little bits of like orangey, taupey, and darker like navy. And when I opened it, Nafis was saying that it was really similar to this one. So the brighter green was day 2 and is with nail. And it is pretty similar, except I told Nafis that I think it's basically like halfway between the with nail and the other color, another colorway that I got in my advent, which is tortoiseshell. So let me show you those 3. Here they are. I don't know if the color is showing up very well, but this is the one I got today. It's Lichen, this is with nail, and this is tortoiseshell. And I feel like Lichen just fits perfectly right in the middle of those. So maybe for whatever project I do, I'll have to put those 3 in order, or maybe not, because maybe I don't want them to kind of blend. I'm not sure yet, but I do think they definitely fit in the same kind of family, and they're beautiful and I love them. So again, I'm just really enjoying doing these advents, and you may also notice that I'm wearing my finished oversized Seasons cardigan. I say finished, I still need to put the buttons on. I still just have these stitch markers on where the buttons go, but I'm hoping to put the buttons on and maybe take some finished object photos today. So we will see about that. But yep, just wanted to give you all the morning update, and we'll talk to you later. Hey everyone, it is Monday, kind of early evening. I finished work for the day, and then I just sewed the buttons onto my oversized Seasons cardigan, so you can see them, all of them here. I can try to show you a little bit. So it's too dark and late now to take finished object photos, which you know, that's fine, I'll take them another day. But I'm really happy with the sweater, especially with the buttons on and like with the fit and everything. And I am wearing it feels like a very layered outfit today, and I actually really like it with both the like t-shirt and the collared shirt underneath. And this yarn, the Peace Fleece worsted, is really warm. It's like not the softest, but wearing it like layered on top of stuff is nice. It almost feels like I'm wearing a coat. It's so warm. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, so while I was sewing on the buttons, watching, this is Jacqueline Salem's Brooklyn Knit Folk, her Vlogmas, which has been really just seeing what she's been up to in New York. And have also been today planning out a couple of my advent knits. So I want to make the Time Trades shawl, or like wrap, by, I believe it is, oh gosh, Caitlin Hunter, Oil Networks, and it requires 5 mini skeins, and so I decided that I'm going to take my Stress Knits one, which was a 7-day, and I'm going to pick the 5 that I like the best, that kind of like go together, and I'm going to use those, and then I need to get 2 full skeins, so I may try to get that from Stress Knits next update and just grab a couple skeins that I think like go well with these colors. But let me show you what I have come up with so far. So these are the skeins that I'm thinking for the 5 that go best together, and sorry it's dark, so there's no natural light and it probably you can't see very well, but these ones I'm really liking together. I'm not quite sure like what the order will be, maybe something like this, but I like these. I also have these two, so this one is like a purpley color with like little bits of orange, and this one, it has like gray in it. It's like pale pink and has like little bits of gray in it, and I felt like those didn't go as well. These ones are all like kind of warm and have like I don't know, this one I guess is greenish, but it has little bits of like brown, so I feel like it tied well in with this one, and this one has like the brown. So I don't know, I just got like a good feeling about those together. So I'm thinking about that, and I'm trying to think about what main colors I would want to go with it. Maybe like a really pale pink or a more like coppery brown color. I don't know. Maybe like a really pale minty color as well. I'm feeling like really pastel-y vibes for this. So I don't want to do something like too dark or like vibrant. But anyway, that's what I have been up to today. And Norm, here's Norm. We can do it. Hi, buddy. Do you want to say hi? Yeah. So that is all from us right now, and we'll talk to you guys later. Hey folks, so it is Wednesday, December, oh gosh, what day is it? 9th? Yeah, it is Wednesday, December 9th, and it is about 5 o'clock in the evening, and I have not recorded at all today. I don't think I recorded a single thing yesterday, and to be honest with you, the real reason for that was just like I got caught up with what I was doing and wasn't feeling well yesterday evening, and we just have been doing a lot of preparation for our trip and with work and everything else. It was too much to try to record as well. So I have 2 advents to show you for today and yesterday, I think. And I was just gonna give you all like a quick update on like how things have been going for us. Yeah, so just doing a lot of prep for our travels. We got tested for COVID yesterday, and that already came back negative, and then we got tested again today. Just one of them was like the rapid test, and then we did the PCR today. So we wanted to make sure that we are super clear before we travel and go back and see our families. So we did that, and we got chains for my car, like for the tires, so that if we end up having to go through snowy or icy areas, we'll be prepared for that. But I've never put chains on the car, or like this is very new to us, so I'm hopeful that we won't end up having to use them. What else? Today and tomorrow, today I participated in a conference that MLB put together for women that are currently working in kind of like baseball related capacity for Major League clubs. So that was really cool. I feel like I learned a ton and connected with a lot of new people. And I think I mentioned this in a previous podcast, but like, you know, my job is sometimes can feel kind of isolating, just like being the only woman in my department and that I work with. So like meeting a lot of other women that work in baseball was really cool for me to do today. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow continuing that conference as well. And what else? I just feel like, yeah, last night I had a really bad headache, but tonight I think we're planning to maybe go see some Christmas lights, and I am taking my one of my plants and house key to a friend who's gonna check on the rest of my plants as well. So should be good, hopefully. We made pizza last night for dinner. It's one of our favorites. The dough is super easy to make. We just make it in the bread machine. And so it like does all the work for you, and then just like stretch it out, roll it out, and put the toppings on. And it's super easy and yummy. And yeah, I feel like that's all I've got. I took finished object photos today of this sweater, and and I had an office go outside with me and help me take them, and I always feel bad when I have him take pictures for me because it like, I don't know, I never am happy with them, so I have him take so many pictures until I like find a couple that I like. And so we went outside for a little while and he helped me do that. But yes, that's all we've been up to. Not a ton to be excited about. But let me show you my advents. So, oh, I picked up the wrong one. Where is... Okay, so this is yesterday's. So I think I already went through like the 7 days of the stress knits one. So I'm done with the stress knits one. And now each day I only get the Grenouille one. So yesterday's, this was day 8. And this is, what is it called? Wormwood. And this is probably my favorite one yet. Oh, sorry, it's like not light outside, so the artificial light is probably making this look kind of weird, but it's like a really pale, like minty color with little bits of like blue and brown. And I just love this so much. I actually reached out to Steph, the dyer, and asked if she would be able, like if she's gonna have this color available on DK, because I really want to make a Woodwardia sweater with it. I also got, wow, this is super long and rambly. This is what happens when I don't record, but one of my Christmas gifts arrived. So my Grammy ordered this book for me. This is Ready, Set, Raglan, which is a pom-pom book, and I'm really excited about it. There is a pattern in here called Woodwardia that has been available elsewhere as well. It's actually, I think it was in a previous, I keep thinking episode, and that doesn't make sense, edition, a previous edition of Pom Pom. Yeah, here it is, so I'll show you that. But very cute, has like a little turtleneck, and then I love the raglans. They look like little leaves. I don't know if you can see that here, but I really want to make it, and I think it would be gorgeous in this color, just like a very, I don't know, plant feel. The green and like the leaf raglans. I don't know. I'm into it. So hopefully I'll be able to do that at some point. And then today's color is Lamp Black, which is this really nice dark rich gray, which I love. I actually have a couple skeins of this in her singles base, and I'm planning to make with another color, and I'm planning to make the Pink Velvet sweater, which is a colorwork sweater by Andrea Mowry. And I love this color. I really want to make Nafis a pair of socks out of this. I think it would make a really nice pair of like ribbed socks. But it's a really good, nice tonal gray. Yeah, and that is all I have for right now. Hopefully I don't know if I'll record tonight. If we go see lights, I'll maybe try to record a little bit of that. I don't know if we're gonna do anything else, but just wanted to give you all a little bit of an update and apologize for not recording a ton the last few days, but it makes me feel good about my decision to do weekly, because I think if I was trying to do this every day yesterday and today, definitely would have been hard, just with lots of stuff going on and like not really feeling up for it. So this was super rambly, but thank you all for tuning in for my rambles, and I will talk to you later. Okay, so we just dropped off the plant. Oh my goodness, Norman. Wait, Norm. We just dropped off the plant and key with my friend, and they live in Queen Anne, which is a little neighborhood on a hill in Seattle. And so we drove around a little bit and saw some Christmas lights on houses, but there wasn't really a ton in a concentrated area, so I didn't really take any footage of that. But we did have a really nice view of the city and of the Space Needle with the little Christmas tree on top. And I took a little bit of footage of that hopefully you just saw. And then also on our way back, we drove right by the stadium, and I took a little bit of footage of that, which maybe it was really poor footage because it was like through the windshield of the car, and the windshield was really dirty and stuff, so you may not have been able to see it, but that glowing pink part is on top of the stadium. That's where I work most of the time. Well, I say most of the time. That's where I worked before the pandemic. So I really miss it, and driving by it always makes me really emotional and nostalgic. But now Norman and I are gonna do some playtime. We just went on a walk, and that's why my nose is red, because it's cold outside. And yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of play with Norm's favorite, which is his stick toy. And that'll be a wrap for tonight. Today is Thursday, December 10th, yes, and it is just after 5 o'clock, and I haven't yet shown you my Advent for the day, so I wanted to do that and just tell you a little bit about what I've been up to. We are in preparation mode for our travel. We are about to leave on Saturday morning, so we just have one more full day left before we leave. So a lot what we've been up to has been preparation for that. I just wound up a whole bunch of yarn before we leave. A couple bags here filled with yarn and projects. I probably brought way too much. This is my twig and horn crossbody bag, which I love. And this bag, I can show you, is a bag I got from Viola and the Moon. I bought some yarn from them last year, and I love this really nice big tote bag. But yeah, so I got all my yarn and stuff packed up in there, wound up things that I won't have to wind them, and also we got, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but we got snow chains. There they are over here for the car, and we practiced putting them on the car today, and it actually went okay. So I think if we end up having to use them, we will be prepared. But yeah, now I'm about to take some time. I have some printed sewing patterns, and I'm going to cut out the pattern pieces because I'm taking some fabric and my sewing machine with me to Oklahoma because my sister is also a really new sewist, and we are going to do some sewing together, I think. So I'm going to bring some patterns, and I'm going to bring some fabric as well so that we can sew together. But rather than just like bringing these big pieces of paper, I was just going to go ahead and cut my sizes out and just fold them up and bring them with me that way, just so that they're not in the tube in the car. So that's what I'm about to do. But I also wanted to show you the advent for today. So this is my Grenouille advent, so if you don't want spoilers on day 10, look away. But here it is. It is called Saturnalia. I always said that wrong. Like Saturnalia. And it is a really pretty like grayish base with bits of like purple and blue and orange. That's a good kind of look at it. We don't have any natural light right now. I should have recorded this earlier, but yeah, so that is my advent. And then otherwise, yeah, I had day 2 of the conference for women working in baseball today, and that was really good experience. It was great to connect with other women that are working for baseball teams. And then I also bought from Stress Knits Update today, so she had her December update that had a couple of her advent colors in it, and I think I mentioned before that with my 7-day advent I was planning to knit a shawl that uses 5 mini skeins and 2 full skeins, so I got the 2 full skeins to go with that. So I actually got one of these advent colors. Let me pull these up. So the ones I'm planning to use are, so if you spoilers here for the Stress Knit 7-day advent. If you don't want to see those, I'm about to show them. But I'm planning to use these 5 colors. There's like a really pale one and like a darker one. This one is like a coppery pink. This one is more like of a variegated pink. And then this one is like mint with little bits of like brown and pink in it. And I got a full skein of this one because I really liked it. And then I also got, this is Glow. I did not get a full skein of Glow, but I got a full skein of Eloise, which is like, Stacy says it's kind of like a sister colorway to Glow, and so it's like a little bit more like muted and pinky rather than like coppery, and I really think that those as the main colors will go really well with these, so I'm very excited about that. And yeah, I feel like that's all I have to say. I've been watching, for some reason I like had this really strong desire to watch Project Runway, and I hadn't watched it in years, so I always like to put something on in the background, like while I'm working and while I'm knitting and while I'm sewing and, you know, packing lists and that kind of stuff. So I've been watching season 17, which is not the most recent, but the one before that, the second most recent, I guess, season of Project Runway, and I think my sister's watching it too, so we will be chatting about that, I'm sure. But that is what I'm up to here. There's Project Runway. But yeah, just wanted to give you all an update, and we'll chat later. Hey everyone, it is Thursday night and we've done a lot of prep for our trip this evening. We did some packing, or at least like prepping our clothes and stuff to be packed. We did laundry today, so we like folded all that. Here all our stacks of clothes, and all of that has to go into some suitcases. And hopefully I put in some footage of baking cookies because I decided I wanted to make some cookies and bring them on the road trip. So I did that and I took a shower, and now I'm sitting down. I'm having a warm cookie and some homemade ice cream that my friend made. Here, I don't know if you can see this. A warm cookie and just a little bit of, she made peppermint ice cream, and oh my gosh, I haven't even tried it yet, but it smells amazing. I love peppermint ice cream. It's one of my very favorites. So it was very sweet and I'm excited to try it. And yeah, I think that's all for today. Tomorrow will probably be more prep for the trip, but we'll talk to you then. Saturday, December 12th, and we are about ready to hit the road. Here's Norm. I don't know if you can see him. It's pretty dark, so probably not. But yeah, 30 hours of driving ahead.